welcome back to the Movie-Club Emporium. Unfortunately, we were gone last week, but thankfully Nick had a post-theater clarity that went up last Sunday. Hopefully you checked out because it's a teaser for things to come. This week, though, we are back with a new-ish movie. It's a movie that I missed out when it initially released, but was still very curious about it based on kind of its elevator pitch, and that is the movie Normal. It's the new Bob Odenkirk uh, dad movie. Uh, and if you watch the trailer, it looks kind of like a mixture of Fargo and Hot Fuzz. And so I was really interested. Okay, that could be a lot of fun. Um, and that does sound a lot of fun. Uh, but what's weird about this movie is though there are a couple of lighter moments. This is very much in the vein of something like Fargo and Hot Fuzz, and while Fargo, Hot Fuzz and Fargo do have some darker moments, especially Fargo. Um, they are still at their core kind of, at least Hot Fuzz, especially. They're doing things comedically. Hot Fuzz is a send up of these weird over the top of these action movies by being a comedy plus a crazy over the top action movie. And I feel like this movie, which is directed by Ben Wheatley, who made some amazing horror films. Kill List is still like one of the most uh, like just knife in the heart ending of a movie you'll see. Uh, in the ground or is it in the ground or something in the dirt, something like that? It was really, I love a good folk horror movie, and that movie is top tier. And then of course he was brought in to do. Initially, he was going to be doing the adaptation of Steve Alton's Meg. And then unfortunately that became um, what those movies became, and I love those movies because they're Jason Statham fist fighting a shark. Uh, and then Ben Wheatley, I can't remember what his last movie was, which I was really excited for, and it didn't perform particularly well, but I still had high hopes. And then this movie definitely feels like he kind of got swept up in the the like the geezer pleaser John Wick bug. Uh, because that's kind of what it is. I know it's written by the guy who wrote the two Nobody movies, which are also that. Also star Bob Odenkirk, who I love, by the way. I love Bob Odenkirk. I know most of you here on the internet will love him from Better Call Saul. For me, him and David Cross as Mr. Show, two of the funniest guys who ever did it. Um, but this feels like, and again, this is from the writer of John Wick. It feels like he watched Hot Fuzz, uh, and Fargo, and was like, "What if I did that?" But like stone cold serious, like there's just a serious hardcore action movie that's Hot Fuzz, but for real, like serious. And in doing so, kind of makes it uh a real like we got Hot Fuzz at home situation. Like it's weird because Hot Fuzz is a movie that so perfectly encapsulates everything that those movies do while also being razor sharp in its comedy. It's kind of like watching um setting this is a weird tangent, so go with me. But we'll get into Normal. Trust me, there's not a lot to get into. Um going to the movie theater to watch Bohemian Rhapsody, having seen Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, and going, oh no, they're just. But see, the comedy like should have put an end to these movies because it played up what makes all these movies kind of silly. But we're still making the serious movies in the way that the funny movie made fun of how silly this is as far as tropes in these movies. And that's kind of the situation with Normal because it's Bob Odenkirk and he is a disgruntled interim sheriff of this small Minnesota town called Normal. And it's just this wonderful little village. And Henry Winkler, the Fonz himself, uh, is the mayor, and Lena Headey is in this movie for two very brief scenes. Um, and it's Hot Fuzz. It's the evil. It's the beautiful village with the evil underbelly, and the cop who stumbles into it and ends up having to have a shootout with an entire town. Plus, the Yakuza are involved for some reason. And two characters who start all of this, who then leave the movie because they mean nothing to it. And then at the very end of the movie, we hit the final third act, and then the movie decides that is the time to get silly because up until then, it is hardcore serious. Like, I mean, it's over the top violent, so I mean, you can laugh at some of the kills. In fact, there are some dispatchings in this movie that borderline a Final Fantasy film, but they are all played very straight. And then we get to the ending, which is just this extended, like Tarantino esque shootout in a restaurant where the walls are covered with guns. And then Bob Odenkirk has a knife fight in a kitchen galley. And then there's pie involved. And it's an hour and a half. And again, I was just thinking, man, I should be watching Hot Fuzz. It's not that I didn't like this movie. It's just that this movie again was just like, oh, well, you're just doing what the other movie pointed out makes your movie silly. Only you're being very earnest about it, which makes it funny, but not in the funny way that makes it like enjoyably funny. Just like like okay, like most of my reaction to it was just like uh, okay. I mean, oh wow, oh okay, because you'll have a moment where it's silly because Bob Odenkirk is fighting this old woman in a crochet store. Um, but then it like brutally shows her being horrifically taken out. And there's no like, ha ha, or one line to kind of like let you in, like to break the tension. It's just, oh no, it's horrific, and we really play up the effect of it, and then we're carrying on with the action movie. Um, it's just so bizarre that in a post Hot Fuzz world that you would make Hot Fuzz, but serious. It's just so sorry. Ooh. It was just so bizarre. And so again, it's not a movie that I didn't like. It's just a movie that um hon- it's not that I didn't like it. It just committed honestly one of the major sins of any movie, which um there's not a whole lot, don't be boring, don't be um you know but it of and that don't don't make me, while I'm watching your movie, want to watch another movie. Or a real I'd rather be watching. Because as much as I love Bob Odenkirk, it's fun seeing Henry Winkler in this role. He's kind of playing a mix of uh like the worst town mayor mixed with the principal from Scream. And the other thing too is that because we are in on this town being something wrong from the jump, it doesn't set up really any of the ancillary characters of the town, and so when they turn to try to take out Bob Odenkirk, I'm like, who is that? That's the bald guy with the beard. Is that the mailman? Or is that the hardware? I don't remember who that is. I know the old lady, but mm, it again. It commits the sin of making me want to watch a different movie. But other than that, I mean, it's just a fine. Watch it. With your dad. He'll get a kick out of it. Like on a Sunday afternoon, post snap. Are you kidding me? Boom, put this on. Your dad will love it. Um, and it's weird that we went from like, growing up watching movies with my dad where it was like, Charles Bronson, Chuck Norris, and then we hit Liam Neeson, and now it's like Bob Odenkirk. What a weird lineage that is. But good for him. And so yeah, it's fine. It's just, I mean, if you've got the choice, when's the last time you watched Hot Fuzz? Because it still is kind of awesome and holds up. Uh, that's gonna wrap up this review of not Hot Fuzz. It's actually Normal. The movie that is called Normal. Also, what a weird, like, okay, well, we could get into marketing all you want, but the point is, next week, guys. First of all, next Saturday, you are not gonna want to miss our monthly live hangout next Saturday. We're gonna be here, Nick and I, and we're talking the Evil Dead franchise, plus the brand new Evil Dead Burn. Does Evil Dead in fact bat 1,000 when it comes to its films? You're gonna not want to miss our breakdown of those 5 movies right there, plus the newest installment in the Evil Dead franchise, and does it uh, do the franchise justice? Pardon the cat butt. And then next Sunday, we're in August. Now, if you're new to the channel, August is a very special month because it is our summer block party. All month long. It's a theme month. Last year, I believe we did Staycation. The year before or Staycation, where we watched a lot of movies that told us we should just stay home. The year before last, we did our Italian vacation. We watched Italian horror movies. This year, um, the theme is Beat the Heat. And let me tell you what, it was 107 today, um, here in Western Oklahoma, which is atrocious. And so now more than ever, the best thing to do in the month of August is, in fact, to beat the heat. So for the entire month of August, every Sunday, we're watching fighting tournament movies. We're talking Best of the Best. We're talking Kickboxer, Heat Seeker, and The Last Kumite. So you are not going to miss Sundays. Put on your black belt. Uh, you know, put him in the body bag, Johnny, because we are going to be here talking karate tournament movies, and it's going to be a blast, and it's going to be the best way to stay cool while it's slowly uh, becoming the surface of the sun outside. All the month of August. Plus, our August live I'm not even going to tell you what it is right now because it's so special, but you're not going to miss that either. But most importantly, be here Saturday. And if you want to make sure that you do not miss a moment of any of the upcoming stuff we've got going on, all you got to do is click like and subscribe. We are a mere 28 subscribers away from hitting our 2026 goal of triple digits. And if we hit that mark, we're going to do a special live stream uh, just for you guys. Um, so help us get to that goal. We'll get that special live stream and join us uh, this coming Saturday and every Sunday for brand new reviews. Again, this August is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun because we're talking a lot of karate. So you're not going to miss that. Until then, I've been Jason, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.